Existentialism in education. The existentialist movement in education is based on an intellectual attitude that philosophers term existentialism. Developed in 19th century Europe, existentialism is associated with such diverse thinkers as Søren Kierkegaard, Albert Camus, and Friedrich Nietzsche. While the famous existentialists would passionately disagree with one another on many basic philosophical issues, what they shared was a respect for the individual. In particular, they argued that traditional approaches to philosophy do not adequately respect the unique concerns of each individual. Jean-Paul Sartre's classic formulation of existentialism, captured in his famous dictum, "Existence precedes essence," means that there exists no universal, inborn human nature. We are born and exist, and then we ourselves freely determine our essence, that is, our innermost nature. Some philosophers commonly associated with the existentialist tradition never fully adopted the existence precedes essence principle. Nevertheless, that principle is fundamental to the educational existentialist movement. Just as its namesake sprang from a strong rejection of traditional philosophy, educational existentialism sprang from a strong rejection of the traditional, essentialist approach to education. Existentialism rejects the existence of any source of objective, authoritative truth about metaphysics, epistemology, and ethics. Instead, individuals are responsible for determining for themselves what is true or false, right or wrong, beautiful or ugly. For the existentialist, therefore, there exists no universal form of human nature. Each of us has the free will to develop as we see fit. In the existentialist classroom, subject matter takes second place to helping the students understand and appreciate themselves as unique individuals who accept complete responsibility for their thoughts, feelings, and actions. The teacher's role in the existentialist education, therefore, is to help students define their own essence by exposing them to various paths they may take in life and creating an environment in which they may freely choose their own preferred way. Since feeling is not divorced from reason in decision-making, the existentialist demands the education of the whole person, not just the mind. Although many existentialist educators provide some curricular structure, existentialism, more than other educational philosophies, affords students great latitude in their choice of subject matter. Hence, in an existentialist curriculum, students are given a wide variety of options from which to choose. To the extent that the staff, rather than the students, influence the curriculum, the humanities are commonly given tremendous emphasis. They are explored as a means of providing students with vicarious experiences that will help unleash their own creativity and self-expression. For example, rather than emphasizing historical events, existentialists focus upon the actions of historical individuals, each of whom provides possible models for the student's own behavior. In contrast to the humanities, math and the natural sciences may be de-emphasized, presumably because their subject matter would be considered cold, dry, objective, and, therefore, less fruitful to self-awareness. Moreover, vocational education is regarded more as a means of teaching students about themselves and their potential than of earning a livelihood. In teaching art, existentialism encourages individual creativity and imagination more than copying and imitating established models. In terms of the method of teaching, existentialist education focuses on the individual. Hence, learning is self-paced, self-directed, and includes a great deal of individual contact with the teacher, who relates to each student openly and honestly.